Hello everyone. I'm Sasakawa, a physical therapist. In this video, I would like to explain how to squat without stressing the knees. People with knee pain often go to an orthopedist to check their knees. The doctor examines the knee and says, "You don't have enough muscle strength, you know." Since the lack of muscle strength, we try to build up our muscle strength by doing squats. However, I know many people cannot do squats because of knee pain. That's why I would like to tell you an effective squatting method. There is a sure way to do it without stressing the knees. People usually use the muscles around the knees that bring the knees forward like this. If you use too many muscles around the knee will move in such a way that it shifts out of position, which will cause knee pain. This condition causes knee pains. In brief, the knees move forward, the hip joints bend, and the hips are down. When you do these basic squats, you can either have your hands on your head or your hands on your hips. But it puts a lot of stress on your knees if your knees are forward in the squats. So, do not do such squats. The important thing is to keep your shins and the floor perpendicular. When you look at the squat from the side, so the center of gravity is right here. Although the center of gravity is right here, there will be less stress on the knees if the distance to the center of gravity is short. So if you don't move your knees forward, you can avoid putting too much stress on your knees. On the other hand, where is the pressure on? You're able to put a force on the buttocks, and you also feel the tension in the buttocks or the backs of the thighs. If someone has knee pain, the muscles in the buttocks may become weak, so try basic squats with keeping the shins perpendicular to the floor, so that there is less stress on the knees, as long as you avoid the knees coming forward. When the shin comes straight up, it puts the weight where the foot touches the ground, the inner ankle. The human body is structured to place weight on the inner ankles. As you can see here, it looks not straight though. The shin bone should be perpendicular to the floor, and the inner side of this inner tibia bone is the inner ankle. So, you should make sure the weight is on the inner ankle. In addition, the knees should not come forward, and the shin should be perpendicular to the floor. So it is possible to squat without putting stress on the knees, and the muscles that protect the knees can work. I will show you how to do this in practice later. I will explain how to squat without putting stress on the knees. As I have mentioned, it puts stress on the knee. What if the knees move forward? If you actually do the squat and move your knees forward, you can feel the tension in the front thighs. So, first of all, to avoid your knees coming forward, bow and lower your hips while looking ahead. And at this point, be careful not to round your hips. Fold up correctly from the hip joints and let your hips down. At this time, be careful that your knees do not come forward too much. Now, let's do it. You can put your head on your head or either your hips. Don't let your knees come forward, and it's like thrusting your hips back. Let your hips down while thrusting your hips back. As a reminder, please make sure to bow without your legs being open or closed. And your shin bone should be as perpendicular to the floor as possible. The lowest part of the tibia bone is the inner ankle. Squat down without bringing your knees forward, and focusing weight on your inner ankles. Now let's do it. Bow while looking forward, bending only at the hip joints. In this position, let your hips down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go again. Bow and let your hips down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you let your hips down, you don't put as much stress into one of your knees that feels pain. so it tends to stress the one that doesn't hurt your knee. So, please do as much as you can. And if you do it by putting your weight on the inner ankle of the painful side, you will get more stress in your buttocks. Now let's go again. Bow and let your hips down, making a space about 2 fist widths apart, so your legs are not spread apart. Shins should be perpendicular to the floor. Let's let your hips down, so the knees do not come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go again. Bow and let your hips down. Be sure to place your weight correctly on your inner ankles, especially on the side that hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By practicing these postures, you will be able to squat without knee pain, and the essential muscles that protect your knees will work more efficiently, so I highly recommend you to try it. Please hit the like button and leave comments. I would also appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video.